Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're underway from Seattle. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And this is intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 and out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First trip to the red zone for the Colts. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. The pistol snap. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
We've set it down from the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Front cloth caught by his back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go get somebody like they did right there. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive starts with an option. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
And you just get the play off. Completed over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead from Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He's going to run for it. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Now he's past the 25. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That going right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Oh, lady.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Another carry for him. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Brought down back into 43.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Colts in the nickel set on 3rd. Third and long for him here. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
To throw, Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run. Between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw, did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Ready.
Richardson will do it himself. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
On the stick.
All set now. First and 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
Take go.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Third down.
Here we go. Go.
They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
right? They made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
18 card, tracking 60.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the double.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Steady.
Going for it on 4th. Richardson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. One last play before the break. All right, back to the ground game here. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Hit. 18 card, Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson to throw. Lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Got play straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play fake. Darnold. Dump off to his fullback. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Here he goes, third and long. We've got a screen to the running back. Wow, they sent it backwards. All 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Their punter making his way out now. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. On in at the 41. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Here we go. Catch. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
Play action. It's Richardson. He's got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 13-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Quality yard. That one's fourth down coming up. Punting unit out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-possession game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking quickly here.
Down at the 41. 1 yard gain. Brings up second.
They give it to him again. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He finds space into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. He rolls to his right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. Has a big hole left. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Darnold off the play action. This one's caught. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. On the ground, DJ Gibbons gets it. They drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down, here's an option. And they'll pitch it out to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Taylor again. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over
First and 10 now from the 30.
We're going to
They'll run it from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Back to the well again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Darnold. Jump off top on his back. Moving on into the red zone. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go set.
Looking inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Jason
Myers to add the
for the
PAT.
point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the set.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Taylor. Down the sideline of the 45. Hits the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Seattle.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss is. People only give to get back, that's recoupment.